Shop with the Battle Axes of the Most High coming back to you on the First Works Friday. I'm Officer Razatak. All praises to the Most High God for the exhortation, as well as, Officer E Hood and Officer Dunn, man. We out here just continue to do the work, man. Ain't nothing finna change. We just gonna keep on, pushing to the, till we can't push no more, man. But hope brothers and sisters had a good productive week. We had a hellified tabernacle per usual. But I would like to commend brothers and sisters too, for the works that they was putting in. I'm like, hey, everybody was on their P's and Q's for the most part. And, it's periods and times where brothers had got a little laxy days, but for the most part, did a damn good job, man. So, commend brothers and sisters on that. Like I said, hope y'all had a good productive week. We went right back to captivity. I know that kind of shook brothers and sisters' spirits that we had to go back, but hey, this ain't our rest, man. Lord's will, we push to that mark so we can go ahead and get that rest the Lord promised to us if we do the things that He say. But we got a new moon coming up. I'm gonna talk about it again at the end of class, but we got a new moon. We're gonna celebrate that Monday evening, if I ain't mistaken. So brothers, sisters, y'all know how that go with the food situation. Y'all chop it up. Next major high holy day, you got dedication coming up. So now we got to rededicate our temples, to the Lord, man, as we should always be doing, man. Always making sure that each high holy day that we have, we are critiquing ourselves and getting better in this thing, man. Because we can't just be at one state and expect to have some type of growth, or spiritual growth, that is, man. As the more we in this truth, the more we should grow in this truth, man. But without further ado, tonight's title is Doing the Work Until We Die, or Until We D.I.E. Yeah, y'all know how I am, man, with Roe, man. Captain Yahri said the best. But doing the work until we D.I.E., man. Shalom, shalom, Sister Mary Houston. How you doing, sis? And all praises, sis. All praise to the Most High God and the Son, Yahweh, y'all. But like I said, we should always have that type of spirit up on us. Cause I'm like, what else do we is out here, for us, man? We already know all the folly that they put out here and vanity that they put out here, to keep us down as a nation of people. So I'm like, once we know that we can't, we know like they trickery and they gal and deceitfulness. I mean, they can't trick us no more. We ain't falling for the banana and the tailpipe no more, man. So, like I said, doing the work until we die. First precept we're going to get is Colossians, chapter 3, verse 23. Feel like I ain't been on here in a long time. You know how that go, man. Go ahead up. Go ahead.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 23.
Uh-huh.
And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily.
Read that again.
And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily.
Shalom, Abram. How you doing? Everything all right with you? Cheerleader too. I mean, I know you got a whole lot of numbers behind that. How you doing? But read that from the top again.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 23. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily.
It says, and whatsoever ye do, do it heartily. So whatever you put in your mind to do that thing heartily, man. Because that even goes in the aspect of like you picking a side. Whatever you finna do it heartily, man. Because we already know how the Most High God feels about a lukewarm person. We already know how he'd rather you pick a side, according to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 15. But in this aspect, Lord, because this is who we are doing these things for, man. We ain't doing this for nobody else but the Most High God and, of course, His Son, Yahweh. We can't do it for mama. We can't do it for daddy. We can't do it for uncle. Can't do it for auntie. Can't do it for grandma, papa, brother, sister, and so on and so forth, man. We can only do it for ourselves, unto the Lord, that is. But go ahead.
And not unto man.
And not unto who?
And not unto man.
And we know that not unto men, it covers all aspects of it, man. Because we know this is going into like a male's perspective, so to speak. Where you go? I'm talking about cutting the light out, but read on.
Knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance.
It says, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance. Because, hey, the Most High God, He, like we said in the beginning of the class, He promised us these things, man. It says, knowing that of the Lord ye shall receive the reward of the inheritance. And what is that inheritance? Of course, we already got the law, statutes, and commandments that we're supposed to be abiding by. But then we know when we get into the kingdom, we're going to have those things, written in our minds and written in our hearts. And then what? We're going to have, our oppressors. They're going to be in captivity. We're going to be arrested. We're going to be ruling everything. So all these things come with that inheritance, man. But go ahead.
Hold on.
Reading on. For ye serve the Lord Christ. Because, of course, the Most High God gave that authority to Christ when it come down to Him being our king. Now, we ain't saying that we're going to put Christ above the Most High God, because Christ even told you not to do that, man. He said, give all glory and honor to my Father. But the Most High God, he loved how humble and how meek, Christ was. So that's why He gave him that thing, man, in the first place. Of course, as well as like creating everything and, just making them that thing. But go, wait.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6.
1 second. But just like Most High God, He gave dominion to Christ. But that's all I want to go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up for yourself treasures upon earth.
Read that again.
Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth.
It says, lay not for yourselves treasures upon earth. Because we already know the treasures upon earth, man. I mean, those things are temporal, man, or temporary. They ain't gonna be a forever lasting thing, man, because at any given moment, like how in Matthew it speaks on where moth and rust do it corrupt. You can get them things taken away from you at any given time. The things can corrode or become corruptible, man, to your mindset or to your heart, man, at any given time, man. Where it's talking about when it come down to like the rewards and the inheritance and all these different type of things, that's going into kingdom-based things. But go ahead.
Where moth and rust do it corrupt.
Where what?
Where moth and rust do it corrupt.
It says where moth and rust do it corrupt, man. Because, hey, that moth and rust can go into many different things, whatever aspect you may look at it on. Because that moth and that rust could very well be doctrine, could be these different type of religions that's out here. Just being the cares of this world, man. Because those things do corrupt you. Those things can eat at your flesh or eat at your spirit, should I say. And things can, rust your spirit, man. But go ahead.
And where thieves break through and steal.
And what?
And steal.
Because these thieves, they not just stealing physical things like, if you have gold and pearls and silver and rubies and these different type of things and money, that goes into your spirit as well. Said where thieves do come in and steal, because what are our people doing, or our people that's in Christianity, what are they doing right now? They stealing our people's souls, man. Talking about that, hey, it's okay to for the choir director to be a homosexual, or it's okay for the pastor to be sleeping with another man's wife, or it's okay for the first lady to talk to anybody however she wants to and get away with that thing. It's okay for pastor to go ahead and steal all the money that's supposed to be for the light bill or be for the church, but then he pull up in the newest Cadillac, or he pull up in a jet, or a damn a private boat, or what you call it, a yacht, or whatever the case may be, man. A jet ski and all these different type of things, man. But go ahead.
Verse 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven.
But do what?
But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven.
Because that's also going back into that inheritance. That's what we should be laying up. Because all the works that we are doing, just like how the class says, doing the work until we D.I.E. Hey, that's what we should be laying up to the Most High God, man. Because them works that you are doing, they ain't gonna go vain, man. They ain't gonna go out without the Lord looking up on those things and seeing if you did that thing wholeheartedly or you was just doing it to be seen of men. But go ahead.
Where neither moth nor rust do it
It
corrupt.
says where neither moth or rust corrupt that thing, man. Because once we get to the kingdom, which we know it is on earth, as as it is in heaven, so to speak. But hey, you know the Most High God, he gonna have all these different type of things, situated. Shit, it's cool, man. Shabbat shalom, nah. Really cool, man. Who is that? I don't know Corey here. My slave name Corey. Shit, who that? But yeah. Who, Brother Keith? Oh, Barakai? Oh shit, yeah, he threw me out, man. Came in with the slave name, man. He threw me out. Shalom, nah. But shalom, brother good boy. But go ahead, let's go ahead and go back to the next precept.
And where thieves do not break through nor steal.
It said where thieves don't break through nor steal. But go ahead and let's go to Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 3. Yeah, I knew it was somebody. I mean, cause I see they had like the little ranch to the side, so I know they got some type of authority around this mud. Kind of all praise. I was a bread guy. How you doing?
16 and 20.
Yeah, Proverbs 16 and 3.
The book of Proverbs chapter 16 verse 3.
Uh-huh.
Commit thy works unto the Lord.
Do what?
Commit thy works unto the Lord.
So I'm saying pretty much the same thing as Colossians chapter 3 verse 23. Doing them things wholeheartedly, man. But then, hey, in this one it says, read it again.
Commit thy works unto the Lord.
It says commit thy works unto the Lord, man. Because that's who we should be committed to. Day in and day out. No matter how hard things may get, commit these works unto the Lord. No matter how easy things may get, or in your prosperity, commit yourself to the Most High God, man. Continue to have that same type of humble spirit that you had, even when you was going through that thing, man. Even like how Capt Benaniyah was bringing out yesterday in 101, like having that spirit of Job. Yeah, that's always a good read, man. Because I'm talking about all the things that Job was going through. Yet he still had a humble and meek spirit, man. But go ahead.
And thy thoughts shall be established.
And our what?
And thy thoughts shall be established.
It says, and thy thoughts shall be established. Because once your thoughts are established and you subduing your own understanding, that thing's going to be established. It's going to be on a sturdy ground, man. It ain't going to be tossed to and fro in the earth. Whenever you just got your mind wrapped around the Most High God, and the Son Yahweh going into these laws, keeping them to the best of your ability. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58.
Go ahead.
Therefore, my beloved brethren.
Read that again.
Therefore, my beloved brethren.
So, hey, it's already set in the context, man. Even when you jump up and you, 1 Corinthians chapter 1 and you start at verse 1 or and read verse 2.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Paul called to be an apostle of Yahweh through the will of God.
Sorthenians.
And Sorthenians are brothers.
Are who?
Are brothers.
So a brethren going into the same exact thing. Ezekiel chapter 11 verse 15. But go ahead.
Unto the church.
Unto the who?
Unto the church.
Acts chapter 7 verse 38. Go ahead.
Of God.
Of who?
Of God.
Uh-huh.
Which is at Corinth.
Read on.
To them that are sanctified.
So what? Exodus 29 and 43. What? Exodus 28 and 41. Go ahead.
And Yahweh called to be saints.
Called to be what?
Called to be saints.
So Psalms 148 and 14. So I'm like, you cannot get around this, man. Because we know that our people that's in Christianity, they love going to Paul's writings, man. But if he's setting the context and telling you who he's talking to, how can you try to lump everybody in, man? That thing would never work. But go ahead, let's go ahead and go back to that 1 Corinthians chapter 15. You can finish it out, yeah.
With all that in every place call upon the name of Yahweh
Uh-huh.
our Lord, both theirs and ours.
Both who?
Both theirs and ours.
So he let you know, hey, it's their guys and it's our guys, man. Going to, hey, our people that was in Corinth, and even us that's going to preach to the people that's in Corinth. Because even when you read verse 3, grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Yahweh Shai. That Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 15, man. So I'm like, you can't get around these things. But let's go ahead and go back to that 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58.
The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 36.
Uh-huh.
He had found out all the ways of knowledge, and had given it unto Jacob, his servant, and to Israel, his beloved.
What are you reading?
I was reading Baruch 3 and 36, because you know I got beloved in there. You don't want
Go
that?
ahead, you can read it.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay. The book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 36.
Uh-huh.
He had found out all the ways of knowledge,
Uh-huh.
and had given it unto Jacob, his servant.
His who?
His servant.
Read on.
And to Israel, his beloved.
His what?
His beloved.
So I had missed one. Even like I just brought out Baruch chapter 3 and verse 36. That's his beloved. But now let's go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 58.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 58.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, my beloved brethren,
Uh-huh.
be ye steadfast.
Be ye what?
Be ye steadfast.
Uh-huh.
And unmovable.
And what?
And unmovable.
It says, be ye steadfast and unmovable. Unmovable. Like it. Hey, because when it comes down to this truth, we cannot be unmovable, man. We got to be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, man. We got to be like a tree that's just rooted up, man. They can't be easily, thrown over when a gust of wind come through, man. Yeah, even if a tornado come through, you got some trees that'll really stay there, man. Now, the ones that's kind of weak and faint-hearted, in the spiritual aspect, if you look at it, hey, them be the ones that's being plucked up, man. But then you had that one little tree. Hey, it's bearing its fruit, and it may not be grown as tall as the other ones, but that be the one that's still remaining. Because you can even look on the aspect of how David was. He was smaller in stature. Hey, he was a shepherd, but then hey, the Most High God chose him over all his brothers, man, who was big in stature, who could fight and all these different type of things. But go ahead.
Always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Doing what?
Always abounding in the work of the Lord.
Because we always got to be abounding in the work of the Lord, man. So what's some of the works of the Lord? Building our people back to the marriage. Doing works, doing the works that's around the building. Hell, even calling out, talking to brothers and sisters, man, making sure they spirit is in check. Because we all watchmen, we all, all these different things in a nutshell, man. Hey, if a brother need help, hey, we give them arms if possible. Yeah, because I know even with, shout out to Bezaliel, man. Brother Jonathan. Brother had helped me after we had got back from Tabernacle. Brother had helped me, with my breaks and stuff, man. Those are different talents and, works that the Most High God could put on a brother. Just like with even Soldier Keith. He good with cars, man. So everybody have their different administrations, man. But nevertheless, it's like we all like a well-oiled machine, and we gonna do whatever means necessary. Because how can I repay them brothers? Yeah, probably give them precepts and stuff that they may need help on, or talking to them about situations that they may have been in. How can they handle it, or whatever case may be, man. Because hey, we give and we gonna receive out of these things, man. But go ahead.
For as much as you know that your labor is not in vain.
That your what?
That your labor is not in vain.
It says that your labor is not in vain, because you can just imagine you putting in all this work, and then in the last end, all that was for nothing, man. It was all for naught. It was all vanity. Like that'll hurt, and then just to hear the Lord say, "Depart from me, O ye worker of iniquity." Hey, that's like every time you hear that mud, that mud just mess you up, man, because you like, damn, I had a chance and I still messed up. But hey, we just gotta keep on pushing, man, in these last days, because we know it's getting harder. But hey, the Lord still called them things light afflictions at the end of the day. But go ahead.
And the Lord.
And the who?
And the Lord.
It says that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Because then on the flip side, if you're doing all this labor and the Most High God sees this thing, hey, it's not going out, going out vain, or not going in vain, should I say? hey, the Most High God, he gonna look at it and he gonna be like, okay, I could use you in the kingdom. Because, hey, even when we get into the kingdom, we still gonna be working, but we're gonna be doing them things wholeheartedly and, without trouble, man. Because we're gonna be ruling everything. Everything is gonna be back in order. Everything, all these nations gonna be whipped back into submission. Yeah, the animals, they gonna be chilling, man. They ain't gonna be trying to attack us no more. Yeah, babies coming out, and half the time that they coming out, babies, I'm talking about having full-fledged sentences. I'm like, these are all different type of things that we should be looking forward to in that kingdom, man. And then for a kingdom because we know that every great kingdom has failed, but then when it come down to our kingdom, that thing ain't never gonna fail, man. We gonna rule forever. Who wouldn't want that, man? Because I know we got some of our people, or here a lot of our people talking about the hell is a party under the floor. Go ahead, keep that same energy. Go ahead and mark your spot down in the lake of fire. You gonna think it's a party. You gonna just smell your ass cooking, man. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 11. And we already know how people is concerning the weather. Yeah, especially in Texas. Yeah, they be talking about, man, it's hot. Go to the lake of fire, man. That's gonna be 10 times right here, probably 10,000 times worse than what the sun is doing to you, man. So I'm talking about your flesh and your spirit is gonna be on fire, man. Like a never-ending, type of damnation, man. Well, what's that you read? Just read it. I got you.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 11.
Wealth
gotten?
Yeah, wealth gotten.
Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished. But he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
Shall what?
Shall increase.
It says, wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished. So just say if you a brother that's basically like chasing a bag, or hell, even like you say with these people that's in Christianity trying to be in these mega churches and have all the money in the world, or selling their souls, like Sirach 10 and 9 say, it says wealth gotten by vanity, because whatever you had to do to get that money and to get that fortune and fame, even if that was to denounce the Most High God and His Son Yahweh, denounce your people, hey, he says, wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished. So all them things is going to fall through, man. Every time they're going to fall through. Because it wasn't, in righteousness, that is. It says, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase. Because, hey, if you gathering and you laboring, all these things is going to be an increasing type of thing for you. Because you doing this thing for the Most High God. You ain't doing it for the ways of the world. Now, of course, yeah, we have our jobs that we labor on, because we understand a man no work and a man no eat. But hey, we ain't finna put that in front of the Most High God. Because hey, we gotta remember, he's the one who gave us these jobs, man. It's like how we be telling our brothers and sisters that, when we be out at camp. They tell me, I gotta go to work, brother. Or I just got out of work. Man, I can't talk right now. I can't be late. I'm like, man, as many times as you been late to work, you can't spend just 5 minutes for the most to speak on the Most High God, or try to learn about your nationality. Cause I guarantee you, if old Shawty down the block was trying to meet up with you, hey, you'll miss work, or hell, you'll be late for work for that, or trying to smoke a blunt or whatever the case may be. But then when it come down to the Most High God, hell, you ain't even got 2 minutes for him, man. That's something we got to check our spirits on. With all people, because of course, people in here, hey, we got our minds right, or trying to at least get it right. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get.
What's that precept? Simple man won't be able to prove. What's that?
That's Sirach chapter 17.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
17:32. But let's go ahead and go to 2 John chapter 1 and verse 8. No, should I? What was this? 1 second, y'all. 32 and 17.
I want to read that.
Go ahead.
Get you there. No, it's fine. You said 32?
Yeah, 32 and 17.
Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
So right, 32 and 17.
Oh, okay. The book of Sirach, chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man would not be reproved, but find it an excuse according to his will.
According to his what?
According to his will.
It's just like I say, a sinful man would not be reproved, but find an excuse according to his will. Because even like how we just talking about, that's why, I can't pull it. But then even that goes to our people that's in this truth, man. A sinful man will not be reproved, but except find an excuse. Find a different type of excuses to tell the Lord why you can't do the work, man. Hey, why you think Christ had got got mad at the brothers talking about I just got married, or I got some land that I gotta attend to, or whatever case may be. Lord said, hey, now you finna go out and do this work, man. I required it of you, so you gonna do it, man. Unless you want to be one of them Israelites, bind him hand and foot and cast him into outer darkness. But hey, Christ has his grace on different type of brothers and sisters, man. Some of them he gonna be graceful towards and have mercy upon, and then some he ain't finna play with. They're like, oh, you don't want to do the work? All right, cast him to outer darkness. Oh no, you gonna do the work. But hey, we don't know what type of grace we have, man. So we got to keep on, pushing, man, and not play with them all together. Cause at any given time, our grace can run out. And at any given time, hey, most our God can give that thing to the next person, man. Said Con, right? Lord don't want an excuse sandwich. No, for real, man, for real. But let's go ahead and go to 2 John chapter 1 and verse 8.
The book of 2 John, chapter 1, verse 8.
Go ahead.
Look to yourselves, that we lose not those. That we lose not those things which we have wrought, but that we receive a full reward.
It says, look to yourselves that we lose not those things which you have wrought. So the definition of wrought is just like the things that you have worked for, man, or just work for it, in the lack of better words. But that we receive a full reward. So reading it again from the top. Look to yourselves that we lose not those things which we have wrought or worked for. Because the things we're working for, hey, of course, is working towards that kingdom, man, and doing all manner of righteous deeds, man. But that we receive a full reward, because hey, after those works, once we did that hard work, man, the Most High God gonna give us that reward, man. That's gonna be that big paycheck, that big pension that we were looking for, man. That retirement check. That's what we are looking for in these last days, man. Hey, cause like even like how what's that precept? Let me find it real quick. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3.
The book of Habakkuk chapter, I was already there. The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
And not what?
And not lie.
Read on.
Though it tarry.
Though it what?
Though it tarry. Wait for it.
Do what?
Wait for it. Because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
It will what?
It will not tarry.
So hey, even though we feel like it's a forever thing, hey, it says though it tarry, wait for that thing, man. Cause I'm talking about when our hope is lost at the end, hey, the Most High God gonna make that thing rightfully so, man. He like, hey, you endured this thing until the end, so hey, I promise you this reward, so you gonna get that thing in full, man. Like you said, pay back in full. Hey, he literally mean that thing, man.
Ooh, that shit right there.
What?
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 14 verse 18 through 19. For the truth is fled far away, and the lie is close at hand.
And the what?
And the lie is close at hand.
Read on.
For not hasted to come, what thou hast seen in the vision. Verse 19. Then answered I before thee, and said, Behold, Lord, I will go, as thou hast commanded me.
As thou hast what?
As thou hast commanded me. And reprove this present people.
And do what?
And reprove this present people.
Read on.
But who shall admonish? Admonish, right? Admonish them that shall be born afterward. Thus, this world is set in darkness.
It's set in what?
It's set in darkness.
Read on.
And they that dwell therein are without light.
Or without what?
Or there, wait. That dwell therein are without light.
That's it.
Yeah.
So even like with that precept, you precept that thing with that, man. Like if you know, in the spirit in that aspect. What?
No, what words are made by thee? Can I read it?
Go ahead.
Verse 21. For thy law is burnt, therefore no man know it. What works are made by thee, or shall yet be made.
Or shall what?
Or shall yet be made.
So even like that top part, read that top one, the first verse, 18.
Verse 18. For the truth is fled far away.
So you can precept that with that Habakkuk chapter 2
verse 3.
Because it says it's fled far away, but go ahead.
And the lie is close at hand.
And it says the lie is close at hand because, hey, every day we wake up, we run into another lie, but go ahead.
For now, hasted to come.
It said, but now it hasted to come, going into, the laws or going into that salvation that we're looking for, man. Hey, it's hasted, but go ahead.
What thou hast seen in the vision.
What thou hast what?
What thou hast seen in the vision.
Because, hey, we all had, even when it come down to our dreams or like the things that we read in this Bible, we can only fathom like how beautiful and magnificent that thing may be, man. Like we see these visions where once we actually get to see that thing, it's gonna be 10 times better, man. But go ahead.
Then answered I before thee, and said, Behold, Lord, I will go, as thou hast commanded me.
As thou hast what?
As thou hast commanded me.
So even with Ezra, he doing the work. He said, and Lord, I'm gonna go and do as thou hast commanded me. Go ahead.
And reprove this present people.
It says it correct this present people, because hey, with Ezra at that time, that's what he was talking about, man. But go ahead.
But who shall admonish them that shall be born afterward?
That shall what?
That shall be born afterward.
It says, but who shall admonish that shall be born afterwards? Going into us. But go ahead.
Thus the world is set in darkness.
That is what?
Thus the world is set in darkness.
And sure enough, hey, this world is just waxing worse and worse. Hey, the darkness is just getting darker and darker, man. I'm talking about to the point where our people they make it fun of people that's being put to death, because of course we know the Most High God is doing these things, but there's a period in time where our people was they'll show some type of sympathy, man. They'll have some type of I guess that's the word you're looking for, sympathy, man.
Sympathy.
They'll have some respect about it. But go ahead.
And they that dwell therein are without light.
Or without what?
They that dwell therein are without light.
It says, and they that dwell therein are without light, man. That light going into that Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. Because our people, they can give a damn about what the Lord says, man. And unless his master, speaking on these things, they don't give a damn what some niggas got to say, man. Because that's exactly how they look at us. Because even when we go out there tomorrow, best believe we're going to have them scoffers. Best believe we're going to have them, shouting whatever they want to shout, speak their opinion, speak their piece, and then hop right on that train, man. They do it every time. But then when we actually bring this Bible out and show them, thus saith the Most High God, no, that ain't what they say. No, that's you misinterpreting, man. But then we know that the Most High God says no private interpretation therein, man. Whatever that thing say, that's just what that is. But go ahead.
I'm going to go up to 17.
Go ahead.
Verse 17. For the more the world, because it ate, for the more the world, because of its age, grow it weak. So the more shall the evil be multiplied.
So it says, like, each year that we just get closer and closer to salvation, this world is just gonna wax older and older. It's gonna get weaker and weaker. Because hell, even the earth itself is getting tired of all the wickedness that's going on, man. So I mean, hell, the Esau out here, chopping down all the trees, sending pollution in the earth. Got animals bleaching themselves. Got all type of oil spills in the in the oceans. Yeah, got these pipes and stuff that's exploding and erupting because they doing all manner of wickedness, man. And the Lord, the earth is just getting tired of it to the point where the earth is like, hey, well, obviously it's the Most High God, but hey, He's sending these different type of plagues and famines in the land. That's why you see earthquakes over here. Then you see ice storms over there. Then you see fire over there. Then you see tsunamis somewhere else. Like, hey, the Most High God, He ramping these things up, man. And hey, the earth, like I said, the earth just getting tired of it because, hey, like I say, when you look at the fowls of the earth, when you look at the beasts of the field, hey, that's why these things are attacking these people, man. And not only them, but other nations as well, but mainly them. Because them, hey, they some, like I said in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, man. Because some people there, they terrible, man. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9. Well-known precept. Always good precept we bring out. Go ahead.
The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. Two are better than one.
Read that again.
Two are better than one.
So it says two are better than one. So that's why we have, our congregations, we have our camps, man. That's why we when we go to camp, we have more than just one brother out there, man. We have a speaker, we have two readers, and then we got a cameraman. Yeah, like you said, when 2 or 3 is gathered in my name, that's church. So hey, that's 4 right there. So hey, that's beyond church right there, man. But go ahead.
Two are better than one.
Because
they have a good reward for their labor.
For their what?
For their labor.
It says 2 are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. Because hey, we all, laboring together, man. Of course, we all have our individual battles where we got to make sure that we get ourselves right. Because even though we're laboring together, we can't get each other to the kingdom. But that is one of the commandments that we do have to keep, man, so we can keep each other in check. So we can go ahead and, try to make that election sure, man. But go ahead.
For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow.
It says, for if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. And time and time again, anytime we see a brother slipping or, in some cases, even if they fall all the way out the truth, man. Hey, we'll still try to speak to them brothers and sisters and, see where they mind is, checking in on them. Because who's to say they don't come back? I mean, they do come back. But go ahead.
But woe to him that is alone.
It says, but woe to him that is alone. Destruction unto him that is alone. Go ahead.
When he falleth, for he had not another to help him up.
Because, hey, that one that's alone, and he ain't finna have nobody, right there to keep on, to make sure that he's on his P's and Q's, man. Because you ain't finna hold yourself to that same standard versus when you with a congregation or when you with a body, man, and they all, like, on your case. Not just to, put you down, so to speak, but more so to make sure that you're doing these things wholeheartedly and you holding yourself to them standards, man. Because if you ain't holding yourself to them standards, hey, you ain't got, like you said, you ain't got a snowball chance in here to make it, man. But go ahead.
What you still want to
Yeah, read on.
Verse 11. Again, if two lie together, then they have heat. But how can one be warm alone?
But how what?
But how can one be warm alone?
Yeah, even on this aspect, going into that parable. Yeah, a lot of our men and women, they know how that has husbands and wives, that is. A lot of them that know that how it be, man. When your husband ain't at the house, he got to go to work, be cold in the mud, or vice versa. Be cold in the mud. And how do you expect to have that heat, man? But then when y'all together, hey, y'all can conduct as much heat as y'all want, man. But what you had?
Sirach. The book of Sirach, chapter 6, verse 13. Separate thyself from thy enemies.
Do what?
Separate thyself from thy enemies.
Read on.
And take heed of thy friends.
And do what?
And take heed of thy friends.
Because that's something else we need to do, man. When we doing this work, we got to separate ourselves from our enemies and take heed to our friends. But go ahead.
Verse 14. A faithful friend is a strong defense.
Is a what?
Is a strong defense.
It says a faithful friend is a strong defense. Go ahead.
And he that had found such in one had found a treasure.
Found a what?
Had found a treasure.
Because, hey, like we said, y'all laboring together. Hey, there ain't nothing more better than than just having a brother that you can fight this war with, man, or this battle with. Cause we all have when it said like to prove a friend, we all have them certain brothers or sisters that we hold near and dear to us, man. Now, of course, we treat all our brothers and sisters, the same, but you got them ones that's like your road dogs, man. That thing that's a good thing, man, because even with Sirach chapter 25 and verse 1, the Lord, hey, he loved that thing, man. The unity of brethren, two neighbors that can agree together, or, they could be on one accord, so to speak. And then it says a husband and a wife that can agree. Shalaki, I know I butchered it, but y'all know what I mean. But go ahead.
Verse 15. Nothing do countervail a faithful friend in its excellence and invaluable. A faithful friend is the medicine of life.
Is what?
Is the medicine of life.
So even when you read it down, it's going to go into all the characteristics of a faithful friend, a righteous friend, a loyal friend, and so on and so forth. But let's go ahead and go to Hebrews chapter 6 and verse 10.
The book of Hebrews chapter 6 verse 10. For God is not unrighteous to forget. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
For God is not unrighteous to forget your work.
Read that again.
For God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love.
Of what?
Of love.
Read on.
Which ye have showed toward his name.
Toward his what?
Toward his name.
Read on.
And that ye have ministered to the saints. And do minister.
Read on.
And we desire that every one of you do show the same
diligence.
That's the word. Diligence. To the full assurance of hope unto the end.
Unto the what?
Unto the end.
Read on.
That ye be not slothful.
Hey, there go that word. That ye be not slothful. Go ahead.
But followers of them. Who through faith and patience inherit the promise.
Inherit the what?
Inherit the promise.
Man, hey, this Hebrews chapter 6, man, that whole thing you can really read it, man. But at verse 10 it says, for God is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love. Like you said, because the Most High God's eyes is 10,000 times brighter than the sun. You don't think he's seeing your works, man? If he could see the bottomless pits, you don't think he can see your works, man? Like it's just different type of things we got to think on, man. It says, which ye have showed toward his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints, and do minister. It would desire that every one of you do show the same diligence. Hey, because we got to show that same diligence, man, day in and day out. Yeah, I'm talking about even when they do get hard, continue to show that same diligence. Because even with Sister Mary Houston, I was talking to little Anthony, man, little Ike Anthony. And hey, he let me in on the little on how y'all been doing and stuff. And I'm like, I commend them little brothers, man. Cause hey, even though things may not be as how it should be in certain aspects, hey, they still pushing, man. They still going wholeheartedly. And little Ike, hey, he's still as humble as can be. Like, hey, that thing, it just puts a fire in hell, even within myself. I'm like, just okay. Little eyes, they can still do these things, man. Even though they still learning or whatever the case may be. Like, hey, we should be us that's up in age, we should be able to do these things too, man. That is a beautiful thing, man. And I commend, like I said, I know I can said, hey, give that praise to the Most High God. Like, of course that is. But hey, the Lord also told us to exalt brothers and, and sisters in due season. So, I had to, let that be known. But go ahead.
The book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Who are Israelites?
Who are what?
Who are Israelites?
Uh-huh.
To whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory,
and the what?
And the glory,
read on,
and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promises,
and the what?
And the promises.
Hey, because like you said with that verse 12, you can precept that with that Romans chapter 9 to verse 4 with the promises part of it. But reading verse 11, and we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. Because hey, that goes with that Matthew 24 and 13. He that endured to the end shall be saved. Was it 24 and 13. Thought I had dyslexia for a minute. But reading on, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who through faith and patience inherit the promises. Because hey, slothfulness, hey, we done did a plethora of classes concerning that matter. Slothfulness ain't gonna cut it, man. That's why, like I said, I commend brothers on, hey, when it was time to put a brother or sister sin up, hey, they was on that thing, man. Yeah, Captain Yahri, his was about the hardest one that we had to do, but I guarantee you, every damn brother that was in the congregation was over there, man, and we figured that thing out, man. Why the Ecclesiastes 4:9 is his hard, man. 2 or better than 1. Hey, man, P.S. Captain Yahri, either put that damn thing up or have it for Jacob's Troubles or something, man. Yeah, get a pop-up tent. Hey, nah, you ain't lying, Sister Mary. It is a huge house. Hey, shalom, Soldier Ezra, man. How you doing, Doc? But nah, man, that damn thing there, like, it gives me a headache. But I'm like, nevertheless, hey, we eventually got that thing together, man, because everybody, hey, using they common sense. Hey, you had Soldier Fred over there, doing the most talking, but hey, we got that thing done, man. I'll praise. But go,
verse 13. For when God made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he sworn by himself.
No, that's all I wanted on that, man. But let's go ahead and go to Sirach chapter 33 and verse 27.
The book of Sirach, chapter 33, verse 27. Send him to labor.
Read that again.
Send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teach much evil.
For what?
They say idle, right?
Yeah, idle.
That he be not idle, for idleness teach much evil.
So even when you jump up to like verse 25, 24,
verse 20.
You can really start at 24, but we're gonna stay right there at 27. So basically, it's going into like, a brother had like a servant in that aspect. He said, and then tied in the mud. Like kinda. Man, he said he's gonna get a couple of teams. Yeah, he said, hey, a lower will next year if we still here.
I know.
Hey, I was very kind of said we put it up next year. Hey, it probably is, man. And Soldier Ezra, man, I know how that go, man. But hey, we gotta endure that thing, man. But you'll be off soon. You got a couple more hours. But going back to verse 27, this basically going into like if a brother has like a servant in that aspect, of course it's gonna be a brother, not no damn heathen here. And we're gonna put as many heavy feathers as possible, huh? Hey, as many heavy feathers as needed, man. But with our brother, hey, we gonna read on this thing, man. But go ahead.
I'm gonna start at 25.
No, you started at 27.
27?
Yeah.
You sure?
Surprise.
Alright. I'm on 28 now.
Read 27 again.
Verse 27. Send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil.
It says, send him to labor, that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil. Because even on the aspect of like, you know, you have brothers and sisters that's, you know, in the congregation. Hey, when it come down to works, hey, send them brothers and sisters to work, man. Cause hey, every last one of us should have our, you know, our hands on something, man. It shouldn't just be up to the captains. It shouldn't just be up to the officers, man. Of course, we gonna do that thing wholeheartedly. Hey, shalom. How you doing? But of course, we gonna have our hands on something as well, man. And we don't mind doing it. But hey, that's what, you know, the soldiers and, you know, the young oxen, that's what they for, man. Cause they got to do that thing too. Cause they want it's gonna come a period of time where you know, the brothers, they may raise up and you know, and be promoted in rank or whatever the case may be, man. And they'll want that same exact thing, man, because it's a never ending cycle, man. But go ahead.
Verse 28. Set him to work.
Do what?
Set him to work.
Because even going back, it says, for idleness teacheth much evil. So if a brother ain't doing nothing, hey, that'll put it like a slothful type of spirit on him, man. And he'll be idle-minded. And that's why I said idleness teacheth much evil. Go ahead.
Set him to work.
Do what?
Set him to work.
So, hey, it's going to be times where, hey, we're going to have to be set to work. Yeah, I mean, every last one of us had to go through that thing, man, being set to work. And there be times where you had that flesh trying to, you know, speak and be like, man, I don't feel like doing it. No, you got to shake that weak nature and keep on pushing, man. Do the work until we D.I.E. But go ahead.
As is fit for him.
As is what?
As is fit for him.
It says set him to work as is fit for him, because we understand that we ain't finna do no crazy stuff like, brother, put this car together. Brother, fix on this brother's transmission. It ain't gonna be nothing like that's, you know, too hard for thee, man. Because we know that 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13, hey, that applies to us too, man. If a brother ain't got no experience in that type of, in that category, of course he can learn it, but we ain't finna throw him out there like that now, man. We're gonna have some common sense with it. We're gonna have some common sense with it, man. But now if it's a brother that's real good with the computer, or that's real good at camera duty, or a brother that's real good at you know, cleaning the building or whatever case may be, them are the things that we'll add you know, add to that brother, man. But go ahead.
If he be not obedient, put on more heavy feathers.
It says if he be not obedient, put on more heavy feathers. So even when it come down to that, I mean, once that brother he become, you know, if he come disobedient or whatever the case may be, hey, it may be a time where we'll put more heavy feathers, and like, you know, not in an unrighteous way, man, but you know, like, yeah, make the brother work a little more harder than usual. What's going on?
Hey, go ahead.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I got you. Where we at? 28, right?
Yeah, 29.
29. But be not excessive, right?
Uh-huh.
But be not excessive towards any.
So, because that's the point. Like, at the 28 came talking about put on more heavy feathers, is giving a sense in verse 29. It says, but be not excessive towards any. So don't just be like a bully, so to speak, man. Like, we can't be like that in the truth, just doing that for no reason, just to, you know, make a brother's life a living hell when, hey, we already know that we in captivity as is, and we getting our ass whooped day in and day out. We ain't finna be like that. But go ahead.
Without discretion.
Without what?
Without discretion.
It says without discretion. Go ahead.
Do nothing.
Do what?
Do nothing.
It says, and without discretion, do nothing. Because we can't do these things without discretion, man. Just doing it to be doing it. But go ahead.
If thou have a servant, let him be unto thee as thyself.
As what?
As thyself.
So it's even like, you know, breaking the thing down even more. It says, if thou have a servant, let him be unto thee as thyself. Hey, going to that Leviticus chapter 19 verse 17, man. Love thy brother as thyself, man. Treat him as one of your own. We ain't gonna treat him like no damn heathen servant, man. But go ahead.
Because thou hast bought him with a price.
Because thou hast what?
Because thou hast bought him with a price.
And ultimately, we know that's the Most High God that bought all of us with a price, man. But even in this aspect, like we said, hey, we brought brothers with a price. Because, hey, Most High God, he the one who lended us to him. And, hey, the Most High God is looking at us to, hey, teach that brother, man. It may not be with physical money. It's like going into like a spiritual aspect of it. Or like I was saying earlier, like in a actual, like if you had to buy a brother that was considered a servant, man, because we already know it's two different type of servants. Go ahead.
If thou have a servant, entreat him as a brother.
As a what?
As a brother.
We don't.
For thou hast need of him. As of thy own soul.
Because, hey, the Most High God, each verse, he's just breaking it down more and more, and even better. It says, if thou have a servant, entreat him as a brother, for thou hast need of him, as of thine own soul. Because, hey, like how we say, we need them as much as they need us, man. Like, hey, from leadership all the way down to the newest soldier, man. We need that newest soldier as much as as we need the captain, man, or need the officer, whatever the case may be, man. Sisters too, but go ahead.
If thou entreat him evil, and he run from thee, which way will thou go to seek him?
Because if you run a brother or sister off, hey, that blood may very well be on your hand, man. And where you gonna go if he run away? Like, how you gonna find him, man? Or how can you win that brother back over, man? Not in like we said, in a vanity type of way, man, but, in righteousness, man. Matthew 18-15, that brother. So you can make these things right. Not only for him, but for yourself. But let's go ahead and go to the next precept. Let's get Galatians chapter 6 and verse 4. Now, a couple more precepts, brothers and sisters, we'll be up out of here. Go ahead.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 4. But let every man prove his own work. And then shall he have rejoiced. And then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone.
It says, but let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. Because, hey, like we said, of course, this is we know we are a nation not desire, so, hey, like we said, we command to gather together. But, hey, when it comes down to, to our own individual battles, it says, but let every man prove his own work. That's the only person that can get you into the kingdom. It says, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another. Because, hey, we're going to rejoice in, like, even our own works. We're going to rejoice in them things, man. We gonna rejoice every time, because we like, damn, I did that for the Most High God, man. I just pray the Most High God, you put a bigger fire in me, or increase my learning for that, or what, in them aspects, and not in another. Not saying that you can't have a joyous type of spirit, because that brother he's doing the work, or whatever the case may be, but basically not building on another man's platform in that aspect. But go ahead.
And not in another. For every man shall bear his own burden.
For what?
For every man shall bear his own burden.
Because, hey, if that man is doing this type of work right here, don't be trying to, take credit for that man's work, man. That brother did that. Hey, you find whatever other talent that you have, hey, do that thing, man. But it says, for every man shall bear his own burden. Because even like the burdens that we have, all our burdens are different, but hey, such is common to men, in the 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. But go ahead.
Verse 6. Let him
jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
It says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So, I mean, that's just plain upon tables. Whatever you putting in is truth, that's exactly what you're going to get about this thing, man. Let me read. Oh, that's what that is, but like I got, hey man, I got these slave names and stuff, man. Shalom, Doc. How you doing, Doc? But it says how many blades have been Jewish? Yeah, no ISH, man. It's Jew. But let's go ahead and go. Read on.
Verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. So if you giving heed, giving in and giving heed to your flesh, hey, you gonna reap corruption in the end. Cause you letting that your flesh win every battle that you have, you're gonna lose every time, man. But go ahead.
But he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting.
It says, but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. Like we said, it's not gonna be easy, man. Even like here Ezra know, like how Rose say, man. Sometimes I win the battle, but it don't mean I win the war, man. Cause you're gonna have times where you're gonna have these battles that you may win, but then when it come down to this war, hey, it ain't gonna every time it's not gonna be like in your favor, man. But hey, we just gotta keep on pushing, man. But go ahead.
And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
It says, and let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. Hey, cause hey, like, that's the best part of it. It says, for in due season, or like I say, though it tarry. Hey, you already know. I was very kind, man. You know how they go. But
though it tarry, wait for it.
Huh?
Though it tarry.
Yeah, that's the same way with that Habakkuk, man. For in due season, or though it tarry, wait for it. We shall reap if we faint not. We can't faint in this truth, man. He said Esau messing with our accounts. It probably is, man. Sorry, bastards. But go ahead.
As we have therefore opportunity,
Uh-huh.
let us do good unto all men.
Unto what?
Unto all men.
It says, as we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men. Read on.
Especially unto them who are of the household of faith.
Of what?
Of faith.
So even when it comes down to it, of course, we got to live peacefully among all men. But it says, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. Going into our brethren, man. Going into the Israelites, man. The 12 tribes scattered abroad. And he said, I ain't tired. I'm tired. That's what he said. I'm so tired. But let's go ahead and go to Matthew chapter 25, verse 14.
The book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his good.
His what?
His good.
It says, for the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. But go ahead.
And unto one he gave 5 talents.
So I mean, I know y'all pretty familiar with this precept, or this parable that's going into, because I know even Capt Benaniyah had went into it like about 2 Sabbaths ago or so when we was at a camp. But go ahead.
To another 2, and to another 1.
So basically, he said he gave 5 talents to one, and to another 2, and to another 1. But go ahead.
To every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey.
And did what?
Took his journey.
Read on.
Then that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents.
And made them what?
And made them other 5 talents.
So hey, the one that he gave 5 talents, he multiplied that thing and got another 5 talents, man. So he had a total of 10. But go ahead.
And likewise, he that had received 2, he also gained other 2.
So hey, he doubled down on the 2. He said he that had 2 talents went on ahead and got him 2 more talents. So he had 4. But go ahead.
But he that had received 1 went and digged in the earth.
Did what?
Went and digged in the earth.
So man, hey, just imagine you, Lord, giving you like a specific what's the word I'm looking for? Like objective, or basically to be over. Can't think of the word right now.
Objection? No,
not objection. I can't think of it. Administration. That's the word. But go ahead. But just imagine if the Lord just gave you administration and you went and dug that thing in the earth, man. You don't think the Lord gonna look at you upside your head? But go ahead.
And hid his Lord's money.
And did what?
And hid his Lord's money.
Read on.
After a long time, the Lord of those servants come and reckoned with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents.
Read on.
Saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Until what?
Enter into. Wait, that's what it says?
Yeah.
Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Because, hey, that makes the Lord, joyous whenever you just basically flipping these things. So, I know in the world we always talked about, flipping things, man, in an unrighteous way. But let's do it in a righteous way, man. Let's flip these talents that the Most High God give us, man. And let's double down on that thing, man. They talk about a brick and ounces and all that. Hey, well, let's make these talents bricks and ounces, man, unto the Most High God, man, and righteousness. But go ahead.
Verse 22. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents besides them.
Read on.
His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant.
Read on.
Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things.
Read on.
Enter thou into joy of thy Lord.
So, hey, even with the one that had the 2 talents, hey, he doubled, like you said, he doubled down and brought 2 more about that thing, man. And most of that guy, he felt the same exact way, or Christ. But go ahead.
Then he which had received the 1 talent.
And I like how Soldier Daoud is emphasizing that thing. Like the other 2, he was excited, and he showed what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. My brain, I had a brain fart. Enthusiasm towards the other 2, but then when it come down to this last one, he get low in spirit, man. It like goddamn, man, you messed up, man. Shake my head. That's how he reading that thing, man. I'll praise for that. But go ahead.
Then he which had received the 1 talent came.
Go ahead.
And said, Lord, I knew thee. That thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathered where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that and thine is thine.
So, hey, with the last one, hey, I'm talking about, brother, hey, just like how I had brought out earlier, man, in that Sabbath. A sinful man will not be reproved, but except finding an excuse, man. And that's exactly what this one did. I found that you was a hard man. Okay, of course, we understand that Christ is an austere man. He ain't want to be played with. But if he wants you to do something, and he telling you to do this, and he give you this thing, and you dig in the earth and, bury that, come on, man. Christ gonna look at you crazy too, man. But go ahead.
His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant.
Read that again.
Thou wicked and slothful servant.
Read on.
Thou knowest that I reap where I sow not, and gather what I have not strawed.
Read on.
Thou oughtest, therefore, to have put my money to the exchanger, and then at my coming I shall have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which had 10 talents.
So, hey, in the blink of an eye, that talent that he had, that he could have did more with, Most High God, hey, or you said, or Yahweh Shai, because we know red letters that's Yahweh Shai speaking, but ultimately it came from the Most High God in that aspect. But even with the one talent that he had, he could have, doubled that. But instead, because he was unfruitful and unprofitable to the Lord, hey, he was like, hey, take this man's talent, and what else happened?
For unto everyone thou hast shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that had not shall be taken away, even that which had. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness.
Into what?
Into outer darkness.
Read on.
There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
So, hey, he got his talent took, give it to somebody else, and then him, he was because you could precept with the other precept, man, and what's that in Matthew or in, is that running for a minute? There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. With, no, not that. It's in Matthew. I'm brain fart right now, man. But anyways, hey, you can precept that with that, man. But hey, he got cast into outer darkness all because he didn't,
Matthew
multiply.
8 and 12, or Matthew 22 and 13.
No. Matthew 22 and 9.
22 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Same thing.
I don't know why I had a brain fart, but yeah. When you read down to verse 13.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Same.
That's what I said. Matthew 22 and 13.
I thought you said 8.
No, I said 22 and 13.
Well, yeah, that shit though. But yeah, even with him, he said, shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. But go ahead.
Verse 31.
Well, no, that's all I wanted on that. Right. Let's go ahead and go to Revelation chapter 22 and verse 12. This is the last precept.
The book of Revelation chapter 22 verse 12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be.
Shall what?
Shall be.
It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according as his work shall be. So, hey, that reward, because there's two different type of rewards. You got that righteous reward, and then you got that unrighteous reward, man. Whatever him like it, him can get in that aspect, man. You did what you was supposed to do, you get that righteous reward. You didn't do, hey, it's still gonna be righteous in that aspect, but it's gonna be unrighteous, an unrighteous reward, given to you for not doing the things that the Lord told you, man. But hey, with that, I say shalom. Hope the class was edifying. Hope we just continue to build brothers and sisters up, man. Like you said, we had a great tabernacle. Let's just keep on, pushing towards the mark. Because we, like you said, work, don't stop, man. We can't stop these things, man. Yeah, they ain't finna stop us, man. I mean, they can do all they want, man. But, hey, we had the spirits of our forefathers and our foremothers, man. So, hey, just like, what was that, with Esther, she said, if I perish, I perish, man. And that's the type of spirit our sisters should have upon them, too, man. But, we always talk about the GoFundMes and the Cash App. Those things are being greatly used, for the building of a nation, building of the kingdom. They ain't used for like how we were saying with them private jets and private yachts and the newest Cadillac and all these different type of non-profitable things, man. But like you said, for brothers and sisters that may fall on hard times, building expenses, the chief things in life, things along them lines, man. But like we said, we do have new moon coming up Friday evening. I mean, I said Friday. Monday evening. So brothers and sisters, y'all already know how that go. Let's go ahead and try to get that thing out the way, man. So we ain't got to worry about ripping and running to get things at the last minute, man. Because that's something else we do have to work on. Doing the work does mean we have to be on time, man. Because yeah, we on time for these damn Edomite jobs and stuff, so let's be on time for the Lord, man. Got to do that. But at the end of every class, we always bring out a law. Tonight's law will be Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8.
The book of Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
It says, this book of the law shall not depart out of the mouth. It said, tell them, let's cook that Tuesday. Yeah, I mean we chop it up, but I'm, you know, on that Monday it do say Tuesday, but we know Monday evening. I mean, we'll see what's up. We'll chop it up. But go ahead.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
It says, "This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night." And when it's time that whom Dabi Lau or that damn Tina Turner bull crap she was doing, man. Shit, I don't know. She was saying oregano or whatever the hell she was saying, man. We ain't doing all that, man. When it say meditate, it's just going into you reading, studying. Now, like, man, we just reading and studying, man. You know, meditating on these laws, you know, having them on our minds and on our spirits, man. But go ahead.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
It says that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. So everything in this book, whatever it tells us to do and whatever it tells us not to do, we apply those things, man. But go ahead.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
It says, for then, and you know, only then, thou shalt make thy ways prosperous. But go ahead.
And then thou shalt have good success.
It says, and then thou shalt have good success, man. It may not be like successfully rich, you know, in a carnal aspect, but spiritually, hey, we are rich, man. And it's just, you keep on adding to that thing, hey, we gonna be all right, man. But go ahead.
Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage.
It says, be strong and of a good courage, man. Even when we, like we said, when we hurting, our bodies aching and all that, we still gonna be strong and have a good courage, man. Still gonna do the work until we D.I.E. But go ahead.
Be not afraid.
Be what?
Be not afraid.
Because that's one spirit we can never have upon us, man. Most High God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but he gave us a spirit of, you know, power and, you know, a sound mind and a power, Shalaki. But go ahead.
Neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee. Whithersoever thou goest.
So hey, don't be dismayed, man, because whithersoever we go within our earth, Most High God is right there with us, man. So what, like I said, when our hell is breaking loose, he right there. When that light bill got to be paid, he's right there. When you got to pay your car note, he's right there.
When you get evicted,
when you get evicted, he's out there. Or right there, Shalaki.
He's out there.
Yeah, out there, right there. Shit, because you out there so you can have a place to stay, man. But hey, whenever, what else? Whenever a family member, you know, pass away, whatever case may be, he's right there, man. So that's, hey, like I said, that's a spirit we should always have, man.
When you go to jail.
When you go to jail, he's right there. So on and so forth, man. But hey, with that, I say shalom. See you brothers and sisters tomorrow. You know, for Cap's bring out another mighty, strong class, man. To continue to uplift our spirits. Hey, brothers, white shirts, sisters, hey, white dresses, y'all want to match.
Don't be late.
Hey, don't be late, man.
Or you suspended.
Or you suspended. Now I'm messing with you. But nah. Hey, with that, I say shalom.
Shalom.